Good morning, beautiful people. It's Monday morning encouragement, and it's been a while. I'm sorry. I'm not really that sorry. I was on vacation for a couple weeks up in Maine, and I did have some intentions of doing a Monday morning encouragement by the lake, and then I don't know what happened. But we had a wonderful time. I hope you are having a great summer, and I hope that you, even if it's just a staycation, are finding time to just relax and get away and regroup a little bit. Summer is good for that. So just to fill you in on a little bit that's going on in my world, I've been talking for, it's over 2 years now about writing this book, The 6 Impossible Things I Believed Before Breakfast. And it's all about finding your muchness. I've spoken about this before for anyone that's been to a girls' night out. It's kind of based on the Alice in Wonderland theme, and it is just an encouragement for the journey of life and what we need to believe every single day before we get out of bed, before our feet hit the ground, what we need to believe in order to be able to fulfill our calling in life, to reach our destiny. And so anyway, I've been putting it together. I think that timing has had a lot to do with it, and there are things that I've had to learn in the past couple of years that maybe, the book wouldn't have been ready a couple of years ago. But anyway, say all that to say, this Wednesday I am going to present a book proposal. I have a couple of appointments at a conference that I'm going to with some agents and with a publisher. And it's a daunting process. So I'll ask for your prayers for that, first of all. But also, I just wanted to share with you some encouragement that God gave me this morning, because I have definitely been spinning myself a little crazy. Gosh, the lighting is crazy today. Trying to prepare for this thing. So they give you an outline of, what you should prepare. But there's a lot you could do with it. You could do the minimum, or you could do, even more, and sample writing and all that kind of stuff. And I have been struggling with what to get together. So, and I know, I have not been practicing what I preach. I've just been allowing stress to get the better of me with this whole thing. And this morning I just got up and I went on my porch, and I just thought, I'm just going to start this day just with a little Bible reading, a little prayer, and just, God, how can you encourage me? Because I know He's always ready to do that. So I was trying to turn to Psalms, because that's always a good place to start. And I guess I fell a couple books short, and I landed in Esther. I opened it up to Esther. And I saw that I had written on the page before the page that I opened to. I had seen my handwriting on, so I flipped the page over to see what I had, a little note that I had made for myself. And it was these 3 words: she was enough. And the story was talking about when she wasn't a queen yet, when Esther, a young girl, had this calling on her life to go and really to save an entire nation, to save the Jews. But she was going in amongst tons of other girls to be presented to the king. He was choosing his next queen. And that position as queen would position her for her destiny to save the Jews, save her people. So I'm going to read you a little bit about it. I think this first part is kind of funny, actually. It says, let a search be made for this is the suggestion that the king's advisors are bringing to him. Let a search be made for beautiful young virgins for the king. Let the king appoint commissioners in every province of his realm to bring all these beautiful girls into the harem at the citadel of Susa. Let them be placed under the care of Haggai, the king's eunuch, who is in charge of the women, and let the beauty treatments be given to them. Then let the girl who pleases the king be queen instead of Vashti. And this is the verse that cracks me up. This advice appealed to the king. Well, yeah, sounds pretty good. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So anyway, So they are bringing all of these women, and they're being prepped and beauty treatments and all of this stuff, and they're ready for their big appointment, their big day. And on the day of the appointment, it says that they were told, let's see here where it says, that the girls were told that they could bring anything that they wanted with them from the harem in to see the king. And here's what it says Esther did. It says, when the turn came for Esther, the girl Mordecai had adopted, to go to the king, she asked for nothing other than what Haggai, the king's eunuch, who was in charge of the harem, suggested. And Esther won the favor of everyone who saw her. And I guess when I wrote those 3 words in the side of my Bible, my impression from this was that here I can picture the scene that each girl is having their chance to go stand before the king. And they're scrambling, you know, what can they bring? What else besides myself can I bring to make me more appealing? And Esther just knew that she was enough. She knew she didn't need anything else except for what they suggested she bring. And so that was my word this morning, which was a real encouragement to me of where I am right now. But I want it to be an encouragement for you too. I don't know what you're facing today, this week, this month. I don't know what big thing is in front of you. Maybe it's just getting through, the day with 3 young kids and making sure they're all fed and dressed and things. But maybe it is some proposal you need to put before somebody, a project you're working on. But the tendency for us always is to feel like we need something other than just who we are. And so I want to encourage you this morning that you are enough. Rest in that and have a great week. By the way, I am going to be scoping. I don't know if you've heard of this before. This is a new social media thing. It's called Periscope. And I am going to be scoping my trip just to take people along with me, anyone that's interested in the process of seeing this book proposal kind of thing. So it's a part of Twitter. You have to be on Twitter in order to do it, but it's a live broadcast, and so I can just pop on anytime and go, hey, here's where I am, check this out, and I can show you Lisa TerKeurst and all of the speakers of the conference and just give you a little taste of it. So if you want to follow me on Periscope, that would be cool, and we can communicate back and forth there also. So have a great week. Love you guys.